Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investment. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company and brand here at Master Investor. Ensure to subscribe to our channel if you're new to our community. Turn on the notifications so that you know when we go live or upload a valuable talk on money, business, and investing. Also, click the link somewhere around the description of this video so that we can have access to our digital courses. We have 3 ebooks right now. The 10 new rules of money, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on, and how to invest in crypto to build wealth. We'll be releasing our 4th ebook in the next month. Stay tuned. Make sure you invest in financial education because that is the way to build in financial freedom and true wealth. Without financial education, the individual is a passive investor, someone who lacks financial education and gives their money away to somebody else to invest it for them. And usually they end up losing money and they don't make any cash flow today or any capital gains today. Therefore, all they accumulate are liabilities. And they think they are accumulating assets because they look rich on paper because those liabilities are going up on value. So they feel like they're becoming wealthier. But if it's not putting money into our pocket in the form of positive cash flow, or also known as passive income, then it's a liability. Or also if it's paying us capital gains income, sometimes an asset will bring us capital gains income, but until that point, then it's not an asset if it's not putting money into our pocket. It has to put money into our pocket for us to call it an asset. Make sure you go get our ebooks on our website instead of going to Amazon, because you'll have the digital version on our website and you'll have additional assets that will come with each ebook. We have turned each book into a digital course that is vivid because we are adding additional assets, exclusive interviews with wealthy entrepreneurs and successful investors who can emphasize on the topic of each volume. Okay, so, and as we move forward, the course will grow with more assets, and whoever gets in right now will be grandfathered in forever. Whatever asset we add in there, regardless of how much the digital course will cost in the future, we will be grandfathered in at no additional cost, and we can keep all the assets in that digital course. So if we get in right now, we'll be locked in forever. And in a year from now, 5 years from now, that course will be a lot more. So if you're watching this right now, then maybe it'll be a great move to go ahead and invest in that digital course, because it's a win-win partnership. Everybody is going to come out winning at the end and at the beginning too. Remember, we make money in the buy, not when we sell, really. And we want to control things, right? We don't want to really sell our assets unless we're rolling the profits into a bigger asset that we spot, which will bring us more positive cash flow. But the focus is to build assets that produce passive income. A lot of people only focus on capital gains income, and they usually do it in a way that they're gambling. It's not even secure. It's not even guaranteed for them. And I'll give you examples like the fake assets, 401k, mutual funds, CDs, bonds. All of these are fake assets because they do not put any money into the investor's pocket, at least not right now. They only withdraw money out of their pocket. So if the investor is paying money out of their pocket and they're not receiving anything, then that's a liability, and we should get rid of that as soon as possible and turn whatever capital we have access to, whether it's in the form of cash or it could be a credit card, turn that into more passive income, or turn that into an investment that will produce passive income to pay for the credit card, to bring the capital back, and also continue to print money, because it's solving a problem in the world. The investment is a business underneath that is solving a need in the marketplace successfully without us being present in the business. We don't want to be a slave to our business ever. Here at Master Investor, we help our community understand how to become true leaders, wealthy entrepreneurs, and master investors. And it takes what we're doing daily, financial education. Sometimes it may feel like we don't want to do something, but we must do it when we feel like that, because if it's something that is helping us grow, then we need to stick to that. And a lot of people like to jump from one thing to another. And when it comes to building wealth, yes, we're going to diversify among the 5 different asset classes, but we're going to do it strategically. And the reason why we want to diversify among the 5 different asset classes that exist is because we want to protect ourselves from down economies and hedge for inflation. It's the way to do it. A lot of gurus online right now, they're talking about diversifying in one asset class. In other words, they're telling their followers to put all their money in different stocks. If they're talking about paper assets, that's one of the asset classes. 5 asset classes: number 1, business; number 2, real estate; number 3, crypto; number 4, paper assets; number 5, commodities. We like to focus in building a business or building positive cash flow from some sort of business that we can leverage and scale, so that we can use that capital to acquire other assets in different asset classes. So we can use the passive income from that business, or this digital course, or this whatever we're building that is bringing us daily cash flow. We want to turn that into more positive cash flow by investing in different asset classes. It could be the down payment for a real estate property, or it could be the capital to invest in cryptocurrencies, and also create passive income by applying the strategies that we teach inside of our digital courses, right? Paper assets such as stocks can create passive income when we apply advanced strategies. And we dedicated one of the chapters inside of our digital course, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. I believe it's chapter 10, where it talks about how to create positive cash flow, no capital gains income, but rather creating passive income with stocks. Okay, so take a look at that extraordinary volume, because it's a game changer. It has 49 chapters, 540 plus pages long. It's filled with financial education. It's a total guide, step by step, showing us how to get a business started, how to turn an idea into a real business and turn that into a brand that becomes a $1 million positive cash flow business. Remember, that's our bottom line. I'm talking about that is whatever we keep after all expenses are paid. We don't want to talk about the revenue only, because we have to figure out what is the bottom line of this investment. That's how we understand our return on investment. So we have to know exactly what is our ROI. And we want to also figure out how we're going to get, or how fast we're going to get to infinite return on investment, which that's the holy grail of investing. And that is when we have no money of our own invested into the deal. If we put any money initially, we will recoup that money back. And then we continue to control the asset or the business, right? And we continue to receive positive cash flow. That is infinite return on investment, because we have no money of our own invested into the deal, and we still collect passive income. Rule number 1 in our community and here at Master Investor is that we work to build passive income and multiply money through sound investing. I want to talk about some of the strategies that we can take in account today when we're building our businesses online. And it's something that we can implement immediately too. So it's practical. We want to talk about ads. So if you're watching this and you're wondering, well, I would like to make some money online, and we talk about making $1 million, just to make things simple, because wealth is not measured only with money. It's measured with how we make the money, how much time do we have without working, and still be able to thrive with the lifestyle that we like to have. Is it 3 months, 1 year, right? Because we have to figure that out by the assets that we have and how long do they going to be producing positive cash flow to the point that they will be satisfying all of our bills, expenses, and still be able to leave us positive cash flow so that we can continue to live above our means. If we want to grow or get a new luxury or material possession, we can, because we have our businesses that are growing. And those businesses are not just businesses, they are brands. They're not just companies, because companies are commodities, right? They can be replaced. We want to make sure that we build companies that have intrinsic value, which means that the legalities are in order. If we have a product, it's patented or it's protected. No one can take that from us. Our logos register, trademark, the boring things, as we call it, right? People tend to focus on the boring things, which are the legalities of the business. And it's critical, it's important. It's one of the 8 integrities of a successful business. We talk about it inside of our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. Make sure you click the link in the description of this video to have access to our inner circle and be able to start working on the financial statement. Okay, it starts with that. Figure out where we are financially today. So there's an exercise inside of that digital course. You will be able to download the financial statement that is blank into Excel. And once we have that in Excel, we can fill it in daily. As we grow our assets column, we can then begin to calculate more of how much wealth we really want to achieve in life, because it's all about figuring out what is the standard of living that you like to have. What is the ideal scene? Some people are happy with $30,000 per month, and they could live like if they were the top trillionaires in the world. So the standard of living is different for everybody. We just have to figure out what is our cost per month and have assets that will cover that continuously every single month with ease. And if we can push that all the way to generations by building true brands, then that's great, because we don't ever have to worry about working for money or earn income, exchanging time or selling time for money. We are going to be pursuing or engaging in our craft, our passions, our talents, because we have the time. A lot of people have dropped things that they truly love to do because they're too busy working at a job that they don't like to pay for the bills, and they just haven't figured out another way to make money. The only thing that the way to get wealthy or get ahead financially is by working hard. And that's not what fixes the problem. Working harder is not how a person becomes financially savvy. It's actually the very opposite. A person that only works for money has no time to make real money that creates true wealth. And that money is through investments, is through sound investing, and it requires financial education. And it starts with understanding our personal financial statement, what we need to do to improve that. Every business has a financial statement too, and it will tell us exactly what are the assets of that business, what are the liabilities, and we can either improve that financial statement or we're going to pass on that because we don't see a way that we can improve that business. A lot of times we'll find businesses that are mismanaged. If we're acquiring assets from other people's portfolios, there are many businesses for sale right now. And remember what I told you, the asset classes, right? We like to have businesses because once we have the cash flow coming in, we can divert it to another asset class. So ultimately our businesses are buying our other investments and we're getting wealthier by the second because we're recycling the money from one asset to another asset, and that's how we understand that money maintains its value, is by moving from asset to asset. That's why the most important words in the business language are cash flow. And the second most important words are due diligence. So we need to always do the research because we are active investors. We're not passive investors. We're active investors building passive income and multiplying money through sound investing, which requires actively being engaged. It's not giving our money away to anybody. We're taking action. We're making the decisions. We're incorporating the company. And we can hire, of course, third parties to do that for us, and we highly suggest that. We're going to have the opportunity to work with other professionals, and that's the whole point to becoming a true leader, is to put smart people together to work for the mission of the business. Every business has a mission. Think of big companies like Apple, Nike, Master Investor, Amazon, FedEx, UPS, Reebok, Prada, Gucci. All these great companies are truly brands. When you see their logo, when you see their products and their services, some of these are services-oriented businesses, but majority are products, services, instead of services. And that's what we suggest our community to build, product-based businesses. So that way we don't have to be attached ever, because it's a product. And when it's a digital product, then we can deliver that instantly, but we don't have to worry about it because we can also do drop shipping with physical products, and we don't have to store the product ourselves. And how do we start making money right now, today? Well, paid ads are available right now. So Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and the good thing about Facebook ads is that it allows us to do targeted marketing, which is basically finding the right group of people that want what we have to offer. They have the problem that we're solving, and we're going to put that message in front of them so easily that they can click, purchase, and repeat the entire process again. So we understand our avatar or our preferred customer who is ready to buy what we have. And we must pick a niche that can be scalable. We want to have something that can grow and we can continue to expand not only within our community, but our entire country and outside, because the internet has no borders. It's like literally a place where everyone can do enterprise and can do commerce without having any restrictions from being from different countries. And that is amazing because the speed in which we can sell things is fast. So we can get wealthy fast. That's my point. There's no reason to get wealthy slow. We're not living in the 1930s anymore. This 2024, technology and artificial intelligence is taking the world by storm. And people are either becoming wealthy with it or they're becoming afraid of using it and they're becoming a slave to it. We want to be active, learning, and being able to unlearn what we learned yesterday. Be flexible because everything is evolving and we have to be able to also update ourselves, just like our phones, right? Our computers, everything needs to be updated once in a while. So we need to also act like that and get the right information because we have 24 hours and we're getting bombarded with information all day. It's our choice what type of information we allow ourselves to be exposed and consume. Click the link somewhere on the video, get inside of our inner circle, start with Facebook ads, YouTube ads, we have Google ads. These are great places to start making passive income. We don't need to create the company at the beginning. We can use other people's products to make passive income. A lot of people will pay, or companies will pay, a great percentage from each sale that we bring into the table, and some of those products are subscription-based products. Therefore, every time the customer pays, we also continue to get cash flow from that customer. So we can literally position ourselves today, starting right now, from whatever. All we need to do is have an internet connection and have the ability to put an ad on Facebook with a link attached to it, where we are sending people to buy a product because they're interested in that specific niche. And we're not even creating the product, we're not even touching the product. The company is going to take care of that customer for us. All we're going to do is collect the money because we brought the end user with the supplier. And it's only ethical that we have our piece. Also, inside of our digital course, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, we will find an agreement that we can use when we meet a business owner and we want to send business to that business, and we want to collect a percentage for every sale that we bring on board. We want to put that in writing, and every year is renewed. It's universal, anybody can use it. All we need to add is the name of the parties and choose the percentage, and every year it gets renewed. So let's not leave money on the table, because it's all about becoming wealthier and financially free and being able to control our time. How many people have to get up at a certain time tomorrow because they have to be at a place that they don't like, but they have to be there because they gotta pay the bills, and they just too busy to figure out how to start creating passive income. And a lot of times they're skeptical because they are around employees in self-employed mindset, meaning on the left side of the cash flow circle, not on the right side of the cash flow circle, where we find the business owner and the inside investor or a master investor, an active investor. On this side of the cash flow circle, we are talking about money, building assets that obviously are creating a ripple effect in humankind in a good way because they're solving a problem. So we want to be problem solvers. We want to look at the world and say, what type of problem are we going to solve with our companies, with the company? And a company is a system of systems. We're not going to be working in our business, we're going to be working on our business. We're going to delegate, we're going to have systems in place. Everything is already created for us. All we have to do is plug everything in. It's almost like that is all we have to do, is in a box. The systems are created. We don't need to even know coding anymore to build a website. Everything can be created for us. And talking about using other people's products and companies and brands, we don't need to worry about any of that. All we have to do is bring the traffic to them, create nice and good looking ads that can be spread around the world, and a lot of people will be clicking that ad, and many people will convert. As we're sleeping or enjoying life, we're getting 10, 20 sales every single day. Is growing because we are tweaking and we are studying our results. We're investing in our financial education and also in anything that will improve our skills. We could do a training on Facebook ads. There are many mentors out there teaching how to become wealthy using other people's products, okay? So there's plenty of information out there. However, if you want to have a total guide, step by step, being hold by the hand, helping you find the niche, a product, put the first ad together, find a name for the company, and do the whole 9 yards, then make sure that you get our ebook here at Master Investor, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. It's a game changer. And start also learning how to use other people's products. If you want to start creating passive income right now, make money today, you can and no upfront fees. You don't have to buy anything upfront. All you have to do is get the link from the company, and we show you exactly how to do that inside of our digital course. But when we get a high ticket item that we're going to be selling, or we're going to be bringing in leads into that high ticket item, we get a percentage for every sale. And a lot of times also for just the click, we also get paid just for the visitor that click on that ad and went into that page. We also get, because it's an eyeball, that person might come back later on. And it's always going to be linked to us, because that's how it works. If they came through our link, that person's IP address will be linked to the website. So it knows that it came from my link. That's how we're going to be able to track every single lead that comes from Facebook, from YouTube ads, from Instagram ads, Google ads, and any other platform that we decide to do ads, which I highly recommend. So high ticket items, not upfront fees. We can start today. There are plenty of companies that are ready to have people on board, helping them do the marketing independently. And then we worry about doing the ads. We can also hire somebody in a third world country to do the ads for us, and we just watch the magic happen. And all we do is delegate everything. However, we can start doing the ads ourselves on Facebook or YouTube, doing videos, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It could be even a 10-minute video, as long as we need to close the deal. Whatever we're pitching to the person, we can also use artificial intelligence to create these videos. We don't have to do videos ourselves, okay? To create passive income and become wealthy. It's all about the mindset. It's all about shifting the way we approach money, how we make money. I hope that this video has been valuable. Let me know if you are learning something new. If you have any questions, drop it below. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for having me again. And remember, high ticket items, start building passive income. Focus on creating ads, creating that clientele, creating that database of people, of emails, right? That's where the money is by acquiring emails, because emails are personal. People do check the emails every single day, and we have to communicate with them daily on autopilot. We're going to show you how to do that using a system called Email Autoresponder. Okay, there are plenty of systems out there that are catered for email autoresponders. Okay, they're basically a system that communicates with the people that we are adding into each list that we will create inside that system. Okay, and the purpose is so that we build rapport and we close those leads, we turn them into real customers, and we continue to nurture that relationship so that we can have a long-lasting partnership where we can pitch anything to them, we can sell anything, and they will buy from us, because every time they purchase something from us, we exceeded their expectations. We want to be that type of sellers, or whatever we do, we want to exceed people's expectations, under promise and over deliver. And remember, it's all about building networks and having the courage to go ahead and do it. Talk about it. Let's dream about it. Let's write about it.